Welcome back everyone to a brand new Fortnite video, and today we're going to be going over all of the Season 6, Week 9 Fortnite weekly challenges. We're going to be giving you the fastest way to complete all 7 of these challenges, as well as the weekly Battlestar at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned. We do these every single week, so make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss any of these, so you can get your challenges done as fast as possible in the future. And also feel free to use my support creator code. The code is ITZMARCONATION, YTITZMARCONATIONYT. So feel free to use that, and hopefully this video does help you guys out. Leave a like if it did, and let's hop right into this. So we're going to be hopping over to the 3 free challenges, and then the 4 Battle Pass challenges, and then the Battlestar. So the first challenge is going to be the free challenge, and this is to get 30 seconds of airtime in a vehicle. And, yeah, I'm not sure if this one's going to be, like, airtime all at once or airtime over the course of whenever you want or the course of over a match. But we're going to be giving you guys the best way to do it for each way. But also, before we start, make sure you guys know, just a disclaimer, that these challenges are leaked. Feel free to check the pinned comment if any of these challenges were changed, because they might be changed. These were all leaked. But I'll give you guys the best way to do any challenge if they were switched in the pinned comment. So, yeah, I'd say the best way to do this challenge if it was all at once was to be, I would recommend going to the corrected zone for both. But if it's all at once, I recommend going with a quad crasher no matter what, and then just boosting right onto one of those pink things that shoot you in the air, and then just aiming to go down on one of those pink things again. Or a better way to do this is get some balloons and just get on the quad crasher and just use your balloons. Use all 6 balloons, and then you'll be in the air for a long enough time. If it's not all at once, just try to do some tricks whenever you're driving a quad crasher. And yeah, that's the best way to do that one. I definitely recommend balloons, though, if it's all at once. That'd definitely be the best way. Next, you have to score 10 points at 3 different clown boards. Now, this was leaked last week, but it ended up getting changed to the clay pigeons one. But this week, it is going to be indeed the clown boards. So, the locations, as I said on my last guide, they're going to be the same exact location. So, the first one, you only need 3 of these, but I'm just going to be giving you all 5 that we currently know. There might be more added, but you don't need to know more than 3, but I'm just going to give you the 5 that are in the game already. So the first one is going to be at the Quad Crasher racetrack place next to Junk Junction, right at the top left of the map. And it's going to be next to those tables, trucks, barbecue, picnic tables. Next to those, it's going to be one of those clown balloons. So my recommendation to get 10 points, though, every time is once you've activated, and I'd recommend standing right in the middle of them, below at the middle of them, and just right as a balloon comes out, just smack it. Just make sure you have a whole view of the whole table. That's the best way, so you don't let a balloon pop. The next location is next to the football field at Pleasant Park. The football field, there's also a vending machine next to the football field. It's going to be right located next to that. The third one's going to be between Flush Factory and Lucky Landing on this little mountain. There should be a house, and next to that house, there's a big tree, and under that tree, there's going to be the clown game. Next, there's going to be one southwest of the bridge in the desert, in the one next to Salty Springs. So in that desert area where Paradise Palms is located, there's going to be like a little big sort of medium-sized bridge. I said little big medium-sized bridge. That was weird. Yeah, there's going to be a bridge there. And then it's just going to be southwest of that on a little plateau. It's kind of like on a ledge of the mountain, just hanging off the mountain. There's going to be one there. It's kind of isolated, but you guys should be able to see it. And then the 5th one is going to be north of the trailer park in Retail Row. So, next to Retail Row, north of Retail Row, there is a trailer park. If you guys haven't known already, there's pretty good loot there, actually. There's going to be one clown game located right there in that RV park. Just search around it while you're looting up. You should be able to find it. Next, the third challenge, last free challenge, is going to be consume mushrooms, 5 of those, then consume 5 apples, and then consume 5 shadow stones. If any of the challenges are going to be switched, I think it'd be this one. But if this one doesn't end up being switched, if it is going to be switched, just check the pinned comment once these challenges do go live. Make sure you check the challenges before you do these to make sure these are all correct. And then, so yeah, consume 5 mushrooms, consume 5 shadow stones, and then consume 5 apples. So for shadow stones, I'd recommend, well, the only way to do it is going to the corrupted area. I just recommend doing 5 at once. While you're a shadow stone, you can still consume more shadow stones. And then for mushrooms, just go to like places with a lot of trees, like Dusty Divot, Wailing Woods, that forest next to haunted hills, just like really dark places with a lot of trees. And then for apples, just go to places that are really like lit up, that have a lot of exposure to sunlight, with like those tiny trees, not the big thick trees. Like places that are next to Retail Row and stuff like that. I recommend, not Retail Row, I mean Risky Reels. Risky Reels around there has a lot of apples. And also around, also around Retail Row as well. Next, challenge number 4. Now you do need the battle pass for these next 4 challenges, as well as the Battlestar. So this challenge is going to be deal clinger, stink bomb, or grenade damage. So you're going to have to do 300 of this. This could all be 300 clinger damage, 300 stink bomb damage, or 300 grenade damage. Doesn't have to be 100 of each. So my recommendation for this one is, if you have a stink bomb, just try to predict where, if you're in a fight and you have stink bombs, just try to predict where they are and just throw your stink bombs. The stink bombs, if you guys didn't know already, you could, they can go straight through walls and stink out the person. So yeah, just shoot it through the wall. It'll go straight through. Just make sure not to hit yourself. For the grenades, I'd recommend trying to box somebody and then editing out and getting on top so you don't kill yourself. And try killing them like that. If you don't have a trap, that would definitely be a trap elimination right there if you just want to play it safe. But that's not a challenge, so definitely just go for the nade there. And then for the clinger, my recommendation for that one is just kind of stay in the open, but not really. Just build like yourself a 1x1, and then just kind of hold down your left click trigger or whatever you use to shoot, and just try to aim your clinger. And when you see somebody, just shoot it at them and hope it lands. Next, challenge number 5, we have deal 10,000 damage to opponent structures with dynamite. This one seems very complicated, but, I mean, not complicated, very hard. It's actually pretty easy because dynamite does 800 damage to structures, and if you guys can just get your dynamite in an area with a lot of opponent structures at once, you'll be able to do a lot of damage at once. You could probably do this with 1 stack of 3 grenades if you guys do this very well. So my recommendation for this one is go into a build fight and just knock the whole thing down. And just make sure you aim these correctly. That one's very straightforward. Don't shoot buildings. I mean, don't explode buildings, because that's not an opponent structure. Just explode opponent structures, and that is that one done for you right there. Very, very simple. It only does 80 damage to opponents, but 800 damage to structures, and it does splash damage, so keep that in mind. Next, challenge number 6, we have rocket or grenade launcher elims. You have to do 3. This can be any rarity. So my 2 recommendations for this one, really, rockets and grenade launchers are very easy to kill with. The only really challenge is to actually find them. So my recommendation for this one is go for vending machines. If you see a vending machine with a rocket or RPG, just get the mats right away for that one. And then they do splash damage, so they shouldn't be that hard to land your shots with, as long as you're being careful and you have the high ground and you don't blow yourself up. So yeah, also you can also go find some supply drops. Find a legendary RPG or legendary grenade launcher. Either of those will work as well. I'm pretty sure quad launchers will work as well. I'm not 100% sure, but quad launchers should work. So just if you find a quad launcher, try it. If the challenge thing appears that you went up 1 out of 3, then they work. If not, then just use the RPGs and grenade launchers. Next, challenge 7 out of 7, we have deal damage with grenades, deal damage with dynamite, and then deal damage with clingers. This is a stage challenge. You have to deal 300 damage with each. So stage 1's grenades, then stage 2's dynamite, stage 3's clingers. This one corresponds with stage 4. Just use the tips I told you for stage 4 if you want to rewind. If you already forgot those, just rewind. Not really very different. This one could be difficult, but just go back to stage 4. Listen that one over again if you need to. But yeah, just use the same tips I told you for that one, except for dynamite. That's the only new one we have in this one. For dynamite, I just recommend, if you see somebody, just throw it. It has a really large radius where it explodes, so that one you should be able to hit more. Just make sure, a really good way to do this is, since dynamite takes 5 seconds to explode, if you just hold it in your hand and press the trigger for like 3 seconds, it'll only, once you throw it, it'll explode in 2 seconds. So that's also another way to do that. Yeah, those are all the challenges. Now let's hop into the weekly Battlestar. So this weekly Battlestar is going to be located near Leaky Lake. Just follow the gameplay here. It's going to be located next to the barbecue stand. So as you guys can see in the gameplay, just glide in where I'm going, and it should be located either around the barbecue stand or somewhere on top of it, below it, somewhere close to there. And yeah, those are all the challenges for this week. Hopefully this guide did help you guys out. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like if it did, and use my support creator code ItsMarcoNationYT. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. really do hope this one helped you, and I hope you did enjoy. And I'm gonna see you guys all for week 10 challenges. And then we'll be happy into season 7. Hope you guys are hyped for season 7. And yeah, see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.